Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's the 3 hour and 50. I went for 3 hours and 53 minutes. Damn. Never stop talking when I start. So anyway, what's up, y'all? I'm on YouTube right now. If anybody wants to see my fancy vacation shirt and my dumb face. If you were here on Saturday, everything we talked about just happened, right? So what did we talk about? We talked about how every day is the same day. Every day is the same day. And now what's even more bizarre, every day is the same day and it's the same 12 stocks. Every day is the same day. So let me show you exactly what I mean. Hey, two biotech stocks you're probably not familiar with are ripping. Great. Today was NBTX, GUR, and we had a side piece with the mob. By the way, I'm digging this mob stock. Mobile com, they make drones with government and military applications. Sorry, with government and civilian and military applications. Mob, we had some fun. It's actually an interesting. It's a drone company for cybersecurity, which is kind of how I want to protect the world. Again, don't forget I'm running for president. It's not too late. And if you noticed, I probably am the best candidate by far. I just don't have the time and the money or the patience to deal with fucking morons. So I probably won't want to be president. But more importantly, let's stay focused on what we witnessed here. Carvana headed to 58, right? Did you have to come in long? No. You got the dip. So when you get the dip in a bull market on a stock that you think's going to 58, what are you supposed to be doing? You say, "Oh, all right, we could play this dip." And I shorted Carvana, small lot. I shorted the Rivian too. But in my mind, I'm thinking Carvana's going to 58. There's no fucking way in hell I'm going to stay short the stock. As soon as it starts to break over the VWAP, I'm going to get out. And then you had a second chance to short the Carvana, which was insane. I didn't take the second one, but then the third one was the up move, and then the ass crack break, and then Friday's high break. You go for it. So you got a stock that's going to 58, right? So you could do what I did, short it when it was shortable, but always know if you're shorting stocks in a market that doesn't go down, you're going to die. I'm telling you this, and I've been saying this my whole life because in 2012 and 2013 and somewhat of 2014, I lost every penny I ever made in my entire life. I was going to get divorced. You understand? I was keeping it a secret from my family. That's how bad it was. And I'm living that moment right now. This is the same exact market that I blew my entire life up on because no one understands that stocks that are worthless can go up 600, 700, 900, 2000%. Because when you have a $400 stock that goes to five, it's just math, people. And how do we trade as VWAPian algorithmic traders? Algorithmic volume weighted average traders. We only care about price. So once again, the Carvana has done what I needed it to do. Proves again that nobody knows what they're doing. Proves again the market's smarter than everybody. Proves it again that nobody knows what a bear market or a bull market even looks like. What's the point of even that having that commentary? Nobody knows what a recession is. Nobody knows anything except price. And when you stay focused on price and focused on a handful of stocks, you're going to be all right. So Carvana over the last 6 days made more money. And by the way, the reason it's still a great stock is nobody's still talking about it. Yeah, you got a handful of people that are talking about it, but it's not on any list. It's the number one stock of 2023, up 720% since January 1st, since the beginning of the year. All you're hearing about is AI and Nirvana and Microsoft and Netflix and Nvidia and AMD. Little Carvana is doing much better than all of them. All of them. So the more they get to talk about it, remember the sheep haven't even got in yet. The sheep will buy it at 58. But they're like, wow, Carvana must be back. It's over 58. Yeah. And that's why from 58, it's going to go to 96. And if they report a number in 2 weeks, I think Carvana's reporting 10 days from now or whatever. I don't know if you want to, I wouldn't own the stock going into the report, but August 3rd. I think that's actually not right. Let me double check for you. I hope it's August 3rd because that means it's got till August 3rd to keep going up because they're going to run this fucker all the way to August 3rd. It is August 3rd. So they're going to run this thing to August 3rd. The way it's moving, do you not think? And by the way, when I said it was going to go to 58 when the stock broke 750, you probably thought I was nuts. Then it went to 19 and you said, oh, maybe so. And then it hit 20 and change and you said, oh, shit. And then it went to 25 and you were like, oh my God, is this really going to 58? And then it pulled back. And it spent a month consolidating. A bullish consolidation, which is also known as accumulation, triggers another short when it breaks prior highs. And what was the prior high? Friday's high, 29.81. You chop around, convince enough people that it's not going to go up. Remember, the best moves happen when? When the shorts get on the wrong side, the shorts get excited, the money gets divided. Now they're broke, and it's no joke. The stock's going to 58, and nobody can stop it. And when it breaks 58, it's going to 96. And when it breaks 96, it's going to 120. And you're thinking, how would this $5 stock go to 120? How did it go from 15 to 400? The same bullshit that brought it from $15 to 400 back to 5. It's the same exact thing. Why do you care? Who cares? Who cares if they sell cars or don't? It's a price. And the computers don't know what Carvana does. It doesn't matter. When you trade for a living, none of that matters. It matters what the stock is doing, what the price of the stock is, and where it's been. It's just math, people. And all we trade is the number one average price that gives you the biggest heads up of where a stock wants to go, where it's going to pull back to, and where it's going to retrace to, and where it's going to next. And if you watch the charts, you see it. 58 is inevitable. Now, if you said, well, does that mean I should just buy 10,000 shares and just hang in here and watch it go up the next 20, well, I don't know what 58 minus 33 is, 25 points? You might. I'm not doing that because you just witnessed why you don't have to do that. Because the stock pulled back 2.5 points first, then it went up. So tomorrow, you buy it here at 33.29, it's down 4 points yesterday. Oh man, this sucks. And then you sell it, and then it goes up 19 points next Tuesday. The stock will outsmart you. What I'm doing is I have the idea that it's going to 58. So when I see it ass cracking and VWAP breaking and catching the shorts on the wrong side, buy it again. Just like Rivian. We're short the Rivian this morning. I fucked up by not buying it back. Basically, anything I was short today became a great long. You know why? Because the market's never going down again. Gail, Blanche, recession people, fundamental investors. We're never going down ever again. What about earnings season? What about it? What about it? Don't you think the banks are making money? Don't you think tech stocks are making money? And even if they don't, it doesn't matter. Because if the market's going to go down, we'll be the first to know. Because it's going to have to go down and stay down. When's the last time the market went down and stayed down? October? When's the last sell-off that actually stayed down for more than 3 days? October. We had about a 4-day run in December of last year when the market actually stayed down. But none of that matters. So now bring it back. If you're staying focused on the day, you take the long-term aspirations, your long-term idea, and you bring it down to the minute to minute. We all know DraftKings was on its way to 27.50, right? Did you have to own it for the last 3 months and watch it do this? No. But when it broke out Thursday, go get it. Carvana for the last 30 days has done squadoosh. If you bought it on June 2nd, you just got your money back on Friday. Why do you think it's breaking out right now? The people that waited for a month for it to do something, they finally got their move. Now they're in. Let's go. They held the pain. Time for the gain. By the way, let me just tell you my portfolio again. Do you remember them by any chance now? Let me see if you guys remember, right? IEP. Remember I gave you IEP, right? Because I like stocks because shorts are morons. I'm the king of the morons. Remember, I am the former head of the perma bear movement. I have seen the light, just like my liberal democratic ways. I have seen the light. I'm a new man. Getting my ass kicked enough times, I've seen the light. Took me 10 years because I'm stupid. But now I see better than anybody else. And as long as there's still negativity, we climb the wall of worry. As long as there's buyers out there and every dip's getting bought, continue to buy every dip. And how do you know the dips are out there? The dip buyers are out there. Your eyes tell you that. You see it. And then if you just watch one line, VWAP, you see it. Oh, they just faux show bro on Rivian. They just faux show broed you on the Qs. Faux show broed you on GER. Faux show bro you. And if you don't know what the faux show bro is, where were you on Saturday? It's the number one trade that's ever existed. The faux show bro VWAP break. The faux show was what I was taught before I learned about VWAP. The fake out, shake out, breakout. The market doesn't want you in it. The market's not trying to make you money. Nobody's trying to make you money but yourself. No one's trying to help you. I've been in the business 30 years. Nobody's trying to help you. You got to help yourself. All right? And the reason the faux show bro is so significant, the market is kicking that last weak hand out. You've heard that, the shaking the trees and the weak hands. That's the mantra of the bag holder. But it is a true thing. They shake the trees. They get the weak hands out. On a pump and dump, the bag holders think every stock's like that. No. Good stocks like Rivian right now, and again, there's a difference. Pullbacks on bullshit biotech stocks, you don't buy those because those are all pump and dumps and they're all going back to zero. Rivian's not a pump and dump. This is a true turnaround. You could see the levels, where the support is. And more importantly, if you're just trading VWAP, it makes it that much more simple. Oh, there's the VWAP. Oh, it's underneath it. Oh, it just tried to get over it. Didn't do it. Oh, now it is. Buy it. And it really should be and can be that easy. But anyway, look, if you're not familiar with the stocks that I've been, and again, you'll never know the truth about my hedge fund. Maybe my hedge fund owns all these stocks right now. I'm not going to talk about it, but my hedge fund is better than your hedge fund. This is my portfolio: IEP, Hood, AAOI, Para. I'm giving you the list. I've been talking about this list for over 3 months now. NNOX, NView, CDLX, IonQ, Rivian, and again, Bullfrog. If you were waiting for it, you just got paid. 350 got you 4. Bullfrog, BFRG. Don't forget about my pal Rig. We added lift to the lift. We added lift to the list. I just wasn't confident enough to hang in there with it. But if you did hold the lift, congratulations. Obviously, QQQ, SOXL, Palantir, DraftKings, and you've got yourself a nice hedge fund right there. And that's my fund right there. Supposedly, allegedly, maybe I do own all those stocks. Maybe I don't. That's none of your business at this point. So, but if you put 50 grand into these names with me 3 months ago, you're up about 100 grand now. So my hedge fund's up 100 grand, up 100% for the last 3 months. And again, some of my players are in all of these names. Some of them are in some of them, and 1 or 2 of them have been good. Any one of these has been a pretty good trade for any time frame. Swing, hold, whatever the hell you want to do. But the trading has been by far and I say this almost every day, I cannot believe how good it is. I cannot believe this day turned out to be how special it is. I cannot believe it. I thought this day would be a little bit more choppy. I thought there'd be some rips, some dips, and then we'd sit around. There is no sitting around. There is activity, and there's still activity right now. So every dip's being bought. And by the way, I forgot to mention that Hood IEP Para. I forgot the ENVX also. Right. So you know what stocks are good. You know VWAP rules. You know what stocks are good. You know that VWAP tells you where you need to be. You know what stocks to trade. You know there's not much more. These are your stocks. You should never ever need another stock. And then on Friday, you have those stocks. Then you'll have the two biotech stocks. That's inevitable. And then you'll have JP Morgan and some of the banks. Come on Monday, you'll have those stocks. You'll have the two biotechs that's inevitable that are ripping back and forth. And you'll have Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. And then on Wednesday, you'll have those stocks. You'll have your Qs. You'll have your crazy biotech stocks. And you'll have 4 or 5 other companies that report earnings. And then inevitably, you'll just keep doing the same thing and you'll start to notice it's the same day every day. Or you could just trade what's hot, because right now my stocks are the hottest, right? You could go back to just trade Rivian for a living. You could trade Carvana for a living. These stocks are moving so much intraday that you just have to watch one stock. Just pick one. Any one of these stocks you could have made a living off today. Any one of them. Even NNOX. Yes. Under 14, he said. Remember that conversation? You probably don't, but under 14 has been, the buyers are here. So you take that under advisement. Hey, the guy said under 14, the NNOX looks pretty good. I got my ass kicked on this stock a couple of weeks ago. All right, it's under 14. I'll take his word for it. Oh, well, look, it's breaking VWAP from underneath 14. Maybe I should buy it. Maybe you should. That's how trading works. Take your information under advisement, and then when what you prepared for shows up, push the button, Stamper. And then you break it down to the point where, does it anything matter? Does it matter if we go into another leg up on the bull market? No, it doesn't matter. Trade those stocks and whatever you see. And then there will be a time where all those stocks are down all collectively on one day. It's going to happen. We will go down. I'm telling you, we're going to have a massive down move within the next 6 months. I think it might happen on Tuesday when I'm when I'm in the air, or Wednesday. But the scary part about where we are is that all my predictions are coming true. I thought we'd have a 25 or 30% rally off lows. I still don't think we're going to all-time highs, but we're here, and I'm going away on vacation. And usually if we're ripping into the vacation, we get even more excess volatility. I can't say we're going to sell off, because there's no reason to think we're going to sell off. But the levels that meant something 3 months ago, they mean even more now. And you got to know your levels. And then once you have the levels, then you've taken fear out of the equation. If Carvana rolls over, sell it, right? You've been waiting for the hood trade, right? Maybe not, maybe you are. Right? I've been talking about the hood trade. You've been waiting for 6 months for this piece of crap to finally close over 987, and you got it. So look where it is now. If you waited, this is why all of my names are good. These stocks have sucked for so long that the breakouts are going to be pretty damn good. That's why I got you AAOI. That's why I brought you the rig. That's why I brought you Hood. You just gotta wait. This stock is finally getting something going. It's taken so damn long, and it's still not where it wants to be. It wants to be 1152. Let's go. It's about time. 1152, get you 1285 on Hood. Same thing with Rig. You can't sell these stocks anymore. They're not super buys anymore. Some of these Rig's not a great buy anymore. You got about 78, maybe $1.20 to go where that thing wants to be. But I love the Rig trade. It's a 5-year. Rig is ridiculous. This stock has been down in the dumps for so long. Now that it's coming out, where's it going to go? It's going to make up for some lost time. 10 years. Where is that? Why am I even having this conversation? Does it even matter? Just by GER, right? Who gives a shit? Right? This stupid piece of shit stock right here, right? GER, right? It started as a joke. Oh, GER, what a funny symbol. Okay, great. Well, if it breaks 5, buy it. Oh, cool. That worked. Hits 550, gets rejected. If it breaks 550, buy it. Oh, cool. That worked. Next thing you know, it's consolidating between $6 and what was it? $6 and $6.50. It came back to the 6. Buy it. Now it's back to the 650. Sell it. It's a 10% move. I mean, there's so much going on every day that I'm still legitimately flabbergasted. You like that word? Spell it. That's an easy one. I mean, the IEP needs to wake up, people. Stock's up 100%. You want sell-offs. So in 2027, when the market actually goes down again, don't be afraid. I'll make you money on the way down, and then I will call the bottom just like I did this time. We even gave it a name, Josh Brown bottom, right? Now you understand how significant that day was. It's a year and a month ago now, right? Time flies. Josh Brown bottom, legit. Capitulation right there on television for us. But they'll never talk about that ever again. If you ask Josh about that, if you were asked his analyst friend that he came on, so what about that call about how tech was going to be dead for the next 3 to 5 years? Oh, and that's what I'd like to know. Everybody that went to school for this and how everybody got it wrong. But a schmuck like me keeps getting it right. The fuck do I know? Right? I don't know shit. But I know the market is a leading indicator. The recession came and it went. That was over 2.5 years ago. The Cathie Wood top started the recession. And then we crashed. And then we crashed some more. And then we went down and we formed a massive Kardashian bottom. Ha! Sofa King. Yo, man, I sent so many emails, it might have slipped through the cracks. Somebody else said, but I actually searched for if you're out there, my man, you didn't actually send me an email. I searched all my email addresses. But anyway, so back to the real conversation, right? None of what I just said makes any difference. Who gives a shit where the market goes, right? We're trading for the day. I'm looking for By the way, if JP Morgan gaps up 3 on Friday and ends the day down at 5, I'm telling you, I better stop thinking that I actually do have magic powers. I'm such a nerd. I dream about stocks, right? I don't have dreams. I used to have a dream about me living in the Wild West and I have a gun that never runs out of ammo. And I'm like the king of I'm just like this, running towns like, I used to have this great recurring dream of the Wild West. Anyway, then I had a really weird dream. I was on the Love Boat and it exploded, and I had to save Julie and Isaac, and then we were at a playground in the middle of the ocean. I used to have that weird dream. I used to have a dream I was floating away, and I couldn't come back. I just kept floating. It was very annoying, and now I'm afraid of heights. What the hell was I just talking about? Oh, shorting the market? I don't know where I was going with that conversation. I mean, my point is none of it means anything. JP Morgan, right? I dreamt about the JP Morgan. I dreamt that JP Morgan was up 3 on good earnings and it ended up down 5. So yeah, I don't have dreams about, massive orgies anymore. I just dream about JP Morgan rolling over and going red and me shorting it. That's what I dream about now because I'm a loser. But to my friend who said the market is a good short, I hope you're right because nothing would please me more to punch every one of those stocks right in its face and short them all right back to where they came from. I'm with you. Yes, that's right, Brody. We're gonna short those stocks. Okay, precious. But yeah, what a sick day. I mean, and my son's like, didn't you say Carvana would probably pull back today? I said, yeah, don't be Jimmy. So my son had a Jimmy moment today. But you said, I know what I said. But I also said we trade ass crack VWAP breaks. So I thought Carvana would pull back 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 today because that's what it has done in the past. But then it didn't. It did pull back and then it ass cracked out of here. Buy it. And that's the best part about this market, man. It keeps providing. As long as you do what do what you're programmed to do. That's why my son is no longer the Warlock Junior. He's known as the Machine. The machine doesn't care what's being said. The machine does what's happening. I'm just embarrassed that I had this GUR at $5 and I made $62 on it. Yeah. Probably the dumbest trade I've done all day. You know what? You buy a stock at 5, you take a quick eighth of a point, you think you're doing the right thing, and then it goes up 40%. Whatever. But I do like, look at this. This guy's mentioning shorting the market. Look at you, baby. Come on. Q's, little weakness right now. You got your rollover. Nice job. VWAP break on the Qs. You're still basically still above the highs of the day. We're chopping around. The overall theme is still chop, but man, my portfolio is banging. But I'm telling you, friends, if Carvana makes it through that earnings report without getting slaughtered, the stock could go to fucking 120. I'm telling you. It's ridiculous, but we've all seen it happen, right? That's another thing about I've been trading this long, right? That the one thing I have learned is that anything's possible. I've seen $2 stocks go to, you guys remember Clovis? Yeah. Clovis. It was an oncology drug. Stock went from 2 to 200 when the drug was supposedly working. And then the drug wasn't working. And I think it went from like 200 back to like $2. And then suddenly the drug was working again. And it went from $2 back to like 80. And then the drug wasn't working again. And now the company doesn't even exist. I mean, you just never know. Same, again, my whole life is some of the stocks that I own, the fact that I'm still baffled. Like WorldCom was a scam. I mean, it's still amazing to me. Hey, by the way, there's only one stock that's not red yet, and it's Netflix. And Netflix is reporting. Is anybody brave enough to short Netflix right now? It's the only big one that's not red. Microsoft's red, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Google. But I'll be here till Monday. I'm not going anywhere. That's why you better that's why I did the thing on Saturday. So you guys are familiar with what you should be doing. You know what you should be doing also at 11:49 on July 10th? Sleeping, right? You should be outside by now. Day's over. Nobody should be trying to scrape something together on a day where majority of what you're going to witness has already happened. That is and again, the more you sit here, the more chance you lose. Yeah, it just doesn't work on the video doesn't work on the Mac unless I'm doing something wrong, which is probably the case because I don't even know how to work my own website. But yeah, we do have a recording. You have to bribe one of our other members to send it to you. But listen, here's the fun part. That list of stocks that I gave you, right? I told you there's only two of them, two stocks that are gave you that are not above those pivot points. And NOX, every time that's under 14. And do you guys know the other one? Well, now it's above where I sold it. You know what it was, right? Bullfrog, people. Bullfrog. BFRG, right? Stock was the only stock over the last 3 months that I have sold that hasn't gone up after I've sold it. Now, there you go. Now I'm at 100%. Yeah. I'm at 100%. Good stuff. I'll do it again 3 years from now. 3 years from now, when I build another portfolio and I sell it all prematurely, I'll give you the list and you'll see what I could do. But again, sorry I keep commenting about that stuff. It's over now. It doesn't matter. You're now back I'm back as a day trader, still trading the same names. Every dip's a buy. By the way, DraftKings, I hope you guys are still hanging with that one. It took a while. That was a 3-month consolidation. Talk about boring. But you know what? If you just were in it for the last 3 months, when it broke out, it was May 5th when we bought it. So if you bought it on May 5th, remember that day, $25? You basically, right till June 6th, you still could have bought it at $25. Let's give it up for long-term investing. See, that's my point. A lot of these trades just broke out 3 days ago. So you could have been waiting 3 months, 2 months. And all that 2 months of waiting, you made it all in 2 days. That's why you don't have to own, people. You don't have to own. You don't have to own to participate in a day like today. You came in. All right, cool. That portfolio looks pretty good. Oh, look, I get a chance to buy ENVX at 1850. I'm in. Oh, I get to buy Carvana, 2950. I'm in. Oh, NNOX at 1385. I'm in. Oh, look, Schrodinger under 50. That one's been working under 50. I'm in. Oh, Bullfrog, 255. You get it? You get it? So then when you walk in that day, right, that dreaded day when the recession kicks in and China invades Taiwan, the Biden bucks takes all our money away from us, and the market is down 6.5% at the open, the Qs are down 14 points, and all the stocks I just mentioned are down 12%, you'll walk in like this. Instead of like this. Oh man, I hate owning stocks. I just gave back the last 2 months of all my profits. What happened? You'll never have that feeling when you're with me. Trade for the day. You want to swing a little bit? You could dip your toe in, put your pineapple t-shirt on and go swinging. If you don't know that reference, you should. Holy shit balls, PWM! Stop it! No! 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 It's my one loss for today. Unbelievable, Gorilla. I bought this before at 17. I was up money. I wound up losing 50 cents on the trade. And it still came back. I am freaking cursed. Does any stock stay down after I sell it? The answer is pretty much no. But now I got to get back in. I got to get jiggy with this thing right now. Oh, man. Oh. Do I want to lose on this again? I think I do. You know why? Because it hasn't gone green. I'm in. I'm going to dip my toe in. I'm not going nuts. I'm not about to lose another. I don't want to lose on my last trade of the day like I usually go out like a sucker. All right, I'm in. 8-12. We're in. 8. Oh, no, it's getting halted. Oh, God. Sold it. Oh, now it's going to rip. I'm out. I've made my 38 cents. Oh, it's going to get halted here at 87, kids. I sold it as soon as that thing flashed up there. Oh, this one's going to hurt. Oh, Jesus, it's going to hurt. Now it's halted. All right, we'll stay on the air until this comes out of the halt. PWM people, remember day three. And when do you buy worthless Chinese piece of garbage stocks? When they break VWAP. Damn. I bought this earlier on the VWAP break. I chased it at 17. What did I buy it? 1750. Pretty much top ticked it on that move. Where did I buy? No, I bought 1730. And then I got smoked for 50 cents right there. And then it was a pretty good sell. I sold it at 1658. Damn. Even this garbage. All right, we'll wait 4 minutes, see if it comes. What happens to coming out of the halt. If this thing starts breaking out, remember, this is the one with only 3 million shares in the float. They just faux show, bro. VWAP broke it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Broke it. Break it. Break it. Break it. So damn, people. Woo, we're having some fun now, right? While we wait for this to come out of a hold, anybody in the tri-state area in the market for a 2006 Toyota Solara, garage kept with only 62,000 miles? I'll give it to you for $9,400. Not a joke. I want to get my son a new car. This was Big Al's car. So again, if that means anything to you, this is my father's old car, 2006 Toyota. I called Carvana. They want to give me $3,200 for it. Yeah, right. I looked on the internet. The average price of a 2006 Solara with only 60,000 miles is going for 11 grand. I'll give it to you for about 8,400. There you go. I already reduced the price. Convertible, yes, in pretty much excellent condition. You might want to get some, freshen up your brakes. Maybe freshen up some of the tubes inside. Give it a little over. Put $1,000 into it. You'll probably be good. Red. Tan convertible, tan inside, and I forgot. Oh, that was the George Costanza episode. Whose car was it? It's Big Al's ex car. So if you like my father, it's my dad's old car. It was his midlife crisis car. He didn't really use it. Kept it in the garage. Gave it to my kid when he graduated high school. My kid's been using it. Still only got 62,000 miles on it. Fresher oil change, as the machine just said. So, John Voight. Yes, I never would have remembered that. Yes, John Voight. It was John Voight's car. John Voight's car. By the way, who doesn't love this shirt other than my wife? This is my wife's most hated shirt. That's why I bring it on every vacation with me since I met her. She hates this shirt. I think this is the greatest shirt. By the way, not only do I love this shirt, but that's my next tattoo. I'm going to get this tattooed right across my body as if the VW is driving away. And then, of course, my Jewish friend said, "Do you really want to put a VW on your own body?" I never even thought of that, but maybe I don't. But I don't know. Anywho, Jews ain't supposed to have tattoos anyway. By the way, you know what that says right there for you people that can read? In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Can you read that shit? That's one of the most important trading sayings in the world. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. You understand? There's so much opportunity on a daily basis. You're a fool if you can't figure out how to take just a little bit. Just take a little bit. You don't got to hit home runs. I mean, Carvana was a home run today, but most of us sell into the move anyway. So when you see these stocks up 3 points, I've sold some when the stock goes up 30 cents, I'm selling already. That's why that GUR, I'm in at 490, selling 512, feeling pretty good about myself. And then it's at 7. And I look back, I'm like, oh, shit. I made $162 in the stock. I could have made $3 grand. That's every trade. You can't live like that. You're going to drive yourself insane, which is why I'm nuts. Here comes PMW, people. All right. Look at this thing. Out of the halt, and it's not tanking. Out of the halt, it just held. Let's wait. Sorry. What's the halt candle? So the rule of halt trading. Prior candle. Halt candle. Holds it. Usually stays strong. Breaks it. You gets the hell out. So that's the 1825. But if this thing goes through the green, through the 1888 into the green, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. This looks like it's going to just tank any second now, but that usually means it's going to rip. So I'm in. Let's go. Oh my God. I couldn't even sell it. That's me, 1947. 1947 on the offer. 39s are trading. 28s are trading. 47 out. All right. I'm going to put the coffee down now. I got to get into battle gear. Offer out 1999. Sold 99. I got 3 shares left. You know it's going to go to 1,000 now. Holy shit. You see how it came out of the halted and didn't budge? Whoa, it's going to get halted again. Sell it. It's going to get halted again. It's getting halted. 21s are selling. 21s, people. 21s. They're fighting through the halt here. But be careful. Just had an upside alert. And it didn't get halted. Usually you'll see some selling right after that. Again, 19 and then 19. 19s are only out. But I'd be hitting that 20. Woo! Woo! I'm out. I'm going to try it one more time. By the way, who's the guy that said to short the market? Nice call. Since you said that, the Qs are getting smebicked. Oh my God, where's my son? Machine. Come on, get some revenge, kid. Revenge is yours. Dan's on the meta short. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dip my toe. Netflix is the only one that hasn't gone red yet. I'm a sniffer. I haven't traded Netflix since earnings on last quarter, but I think I might want to just stay out of it. I might have to change my depends trading that PMW there. But PMW, the dip got bought again. Oh no. Somebody stop me from doing this. I'm gonna buy the 21 break. I am. Not you, machine. This is for Big Daddy only. You go back to only trading reversals on stocks that we like. All right, you know what? I could wait it out. I'm only playing. See, again, if you trade momentum, the easy way, these stocks, these pump and dumps, momentum is basically new high break. And then you hold on for dear life. And you hope you don't get the blow off top candle. That's why if you're buying a 21 break, you're immediately ready to sell it at 20. Because one of these times it goes whoop, woof, and that blow off top happens and you're smoked. That's why it's almost not worth trading these things. But man, when they come back to life at VWAP and they get halted on upside and they don't break down, you give it a shot, you get paid a little bit. Let's see if we go back. Holy freaking shiza. Frusen shiza. Garage kept. Yeah, you interested? Come on over. It needs it's got a little squeaky, it's got a little squeak to the brakes, but that's probably just your pad or your rotor. Everything works. 62,000 miles. Yeah, nice short. As a matter of fact, Carvana possible retrace. The market gets weak. Oh, but where's the machine? Machine, look at the Carvana trade, right? What do you see there? You see the downtrend, right? But you've been holding the VWAP, but you see the downtrend. There's the high, the retrace, never broke a new high. Now you're kind of in a mini downtrend, but you held VWAP, so you don't get excited about shorting it yet. See the 3260 right there? So anybody that's short, all Actually, let me see. Can you even short it today? Sometimes you can't short Carvana. No, you could short it today. Hey, you know what? Risk rewards right here. If you short it right now, you're looking at the 50 and the 60 as you're out. You got the market rolling over. Carvana generally goes with the market. Not a crazy short right here because you got the double breakdown is the half. So the halves you're out. He breaks the hole right here. You put a bid in at 31.90. See if you get done on some shares back underneath there. And then you got to get 31. You got to get 31.61. It's basically risk reward. It's a half to make a buck. Got to break this 32 right here. Chances are to go screaming higher, but at least you have your discipline intact, right? Got to break this 32. Come on. Come on. Roll, baby. Roll. Break that 32, baby. There you go. Just covered 95. I just covered 100 at 95 because I said I would. 100 at 95. Now I'm bidding 91 just to get a feel. I'm bidding in for 100 shares at 91. Done. 91. Now you're going 87. All right. All right. Now we covered. Now you raise your stop to break even on the rest. So if it rips against us, we're out. Market's rolling over. Netflix only 37 cents away. Come on, Carvana. Follow through. Got to follow through right here, boys and girls. We'll get ready to cover the rest. We're looking for 31.62 on the next leg down. And then that pivot point right there, that 32 is your out. All right, 32.32 is your out on the rest if it rips against you. And hopefully it doesn't rip against us and we get paid another 35 or 40 cents to the downside. But again, when you're shorting Carvana, keep in mind, this freaking thing does not want to go down. But you got a little mini downtrend. We're trying to make something on it. Worked earlier. When this thing does roll over, it's going to give up the 5. Because that's the kind of stock it is. Crush everybody on the short. Crush everybody on the long. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, it looks like that was it. One little lick down and that's it. But hanging in there. All right. You know where the stop is. PMW coming out of the halt, right to the high of the day. Sick. All right, still got some Carvana short. If it doesn't leg down here, we might want to punch out. Meaning it has to break that low print right now. VWAP 32, break the low print. And I'm talking about that candle right there. It's got to break 31.85. 31.85, we should bid in at 31.60. And there's a little payday for you. And by the way, PWM, I am not buying it. I have my brain, I just whiffed anyway, so can't get involved right now. And there she blows. Guys, if you're in the PWM, you're braver than I am. Good job, everybody. Good job. You just got paid. 22.20, people. All I got to show for it is a nickel profit in Carvana. Let's go. Roll over. All right. If it doesn't break the 85 now, it's probably just going to chop right back in our face. You could lower your stop to that last where. Oh my God, 22.50 on PMW now, everybody. 22.50, 22.75s are trading. They're going to get halted again. 75, 75. Oh, they're fighting through the halt. 75, 75. Looks like they're going to halt it this time. Hang in there with the Carvana. It's trying. It doesn't want to go down, but it's trying. I would tighten up the stop a little bit. I think 32. That last one is 18. Again, you tighten up your stop because you really don't want to be short the Carvana because it's a tough trade. They're going to get you anyway. Watch. Here you go. 17. Wow, it's a penny away from where I'd get out. The 18. And now you're done. Yeah, done. Bye-bye. Stock does not want to go down. We'll try it again some other day. I mean, it could be 20 minutes from now, but PMW. So here we are. Anybody in it in the halt? That's 2 upside halts. PMW. Sorry, I keep saying PMW. It's PWM. I am the Ram. I am the Ram. Oh, yeah, speaking of that. What's today, July 10th? What pharmaceutical sign? What astrological sign is it this is today? You guys know Harvey Sid Fisher? You should always watch Harvey Sid Fisher at least once a week. Harvey Sid Fisher is a guy that he wrote songs about the astrological signs, and then he hired an interpretive dancer, and he made these videos. I went to see this guy live twice. It's a hoot. I don't know if he's still alive, but it was fantastic. Harvey Sid Fisher, astrological signs on YouTube. What sign are we in right now? What's the July sign? Is it the water sign? July. Oh. And if you're into that shit, the lyrics of the song he talks about what the traits are of the sign. He takes it real serious. That's what makes it funny. He takes it real serious. And it's just hilarious. By the way, 24 cents to go on this Netflix short. And he was brave enough to hang in there with it. It's the big 7. Nvidia's red. Netflix is the only one that's not red. 29 cents to go. Oh, Carvana. Oh, Carvana, should I short again? Probably not, because I'm going to get my ass kicked. Ba, 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 boo, ba, doo, boo, boo. Maybe I should short it, now that I don't want to short it. Nice call on the Q short. Well, actually, I don't even know if you're shorting the Qs, but nice short. By the way, we had a double top on Thursday, and this is your second down day. If you guys were with me on Saturday, I gave you those key levels, right? We're still right in the middle of them all. Shit! There goes the Carvana short. All right. I could have pressed the button. I got my hands on my head right now, so I'm not getting involved. It's too choppy. But I just covered it. It's going down now. Probably going to get to 65. So somebody was saying, how the hell do you stay in these positions when they're chopping around so much? 3 stops. Right? So I lowered my stop to the 18. That's why it got me. the original stop was 34 and 61. So if you stayed with those two other ones, if you stayed again, once you tighten up the stop, chances are you're going to get out. That's kind of the point. You're saying, all right, I'm willing to get out here. All right. And our maniac friend is back out. And now it's 23.50 going higher. So, guys, PWM, this is the one I was talking about the last 2 days. There's 3 million shares in the float. You've got 7 million shares trading on it right now. And everybody wants some until they don't. So 22.50 just broke out. You're going 25, right? PWM. All started out with a VWAP break, right? VWAP break at 15.64. The stock's at $24. Now you understand why you never have to be worried about finding another trade. They find you. 25s are trading, right? So now you broke all-time highs. 22.50. Sorry, the 22. You get the idea. By the way, if you're not selling above 25, I know where you all live. I'm going to kill you. If anybody's actually trading PWM 25, and here's the scary part, 22.50 is your stop under there if you're going to let this thing breathe. That's the only way you're going to stay in the name. Look at that. Look at it. It didn't even break 25 on that pullback. Thought for sure it was going to break 25 just there. Wow. $26 is a trading now. 26.50 is a trading here, people. I'm out of the name. Stock's going at 30. I blessed it with my exodus. It's the worst $162 you'll ever make, right? Anyway, now that you're over 25, you got to think 27.50, right? But now you have to trade the stock at 2.5 point increments. If you're not capable to let yourself have a 2.5 point risk, you shouldn't even be trading this thing. So now it's 27.50 and 30, and 25 and 22.50 are your outs. It's the only way you're going to stay in. And if you're comfortable with that, there you go. Not everybody's comfortable buying a $26 stock, risking 2.5 points. But don't be trading PWM. By the way, if you don't know what PWM is, it's two Chinese kids reading a brochure about the Magellan Fund somewhere in Hong Kong. And prove me wrong, because that's what this company is. It's called Prestige Wealth. They're a wealth management company in Hong Kong. Yeah, sure they are. Sure they are. By the way, anybody in NNOX, come on, people. I mean, the most boring trade of the day. We bought the dip under the 14, and the stock has not gotten us out yet. Boring, fantastic. Sold some at 14 and a quarter, 14.50. The stock's having. That's a typical day trade for me. Buying something at 14 with 11-cent risk, you make the 50 cents, and you have a nice day. And that's just one. By the way, thanks for showing up on Saturday. It was good. I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again and again. I'll keep doing those things because again, these sessions are now for my son. And this week we're teaching the kid how to grow a thicker skin, you know, Helps when I throw darts at him. Maybe I put him back behind me so I could actually physically throw things at him. But yeah, everything I shorted today is now would turn into buys. I was short SOXL at 23.50, got paid a little bit, became a great buy. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. The only thing I didn't short today was NBTX, which would have been all right. All right, we're just in chop mode now. Probably going to continue to be choppy for the rest of the afternoon with the upside bias because we're in a bull market. Oh, I've got an adjustment to the days, by the way, if you've been out there listening to these reports. Um, the inevitable, all right, the Biden books. At first, it was the 21st, and then I saw it was the 29th. I got another email. It's the 26th now, so I don't know what to make of it. So one of those days we're all going to die, the 21st, the 26th, or the 29th. So we gotta make it through July. I think we're going to be all right. And if you consistently bet against the Yankees, none of that even matters, right? Right? Man, are they great to bet against, right? Especially when they have a lead. They stink. Everything about that team stinks. They're on the verge of an epic collapse. I think they're playing over their heads right now. I mean, everybody on that team is a joke now. DJ LeMahieu. It's like a microcosm of the entire Yankee franchise now. And that other guy, Glaber. What a waste. The guy's freaking clueless. He's got no markets. He's got no sense of what he's doing. He's like Sanchez. They're stupid. They don't have that baseball sense. That's what made Derek Jeter one of the greatest players. The guy had a baseball mind. He knew exactly what was going on in every minute, every second, every play, every pitch. And you got Glaber's do clueless. If you just bought that dip, yeah, the halt candle still in play. The 23, yeah. If you just bought that dip, very nice. You sell it right here. Got over 25. 2407 is your new low. Ah, well, that might have been it. Time to walk away. All right, I'm sure PWM is going to be in play for the next however long. It's too volatile to stop being volatile. When it dies, you'll know the difference. It'll go back to just sitting there in a dollar range for a couple of days, and then you'll know it's over. But it's only day 3. I mean, day 3, low float. That's 3 days now. It's had monster comebacks. Just making sure it's part of your watch list now. Especially if it comes cratering back down to like 16 bucks today. That'd be really interesting. All right. Don't forget to be here Thursday night. Last schmooze before I skedaddle out of the country into the JP Morgan. And then I have a hedge fund friend who I'm going to tell you what they're doing, because my hedge fund guy is a hedge fund guy who's the biggest hedge fund guy who knows more than any other hedge fund guy. So my hedge fund and your hedge fund sitting by the fire, my hedge fund will set your hedge fund on fire. And let me tell you something. When this guy says it's time to get out of the market, oh, it'll be time to get out of the market. All right? Have a great day. Good to see you. Hope you all had a special type of day at Portfolio. I hope if you guys are rocking my portfolio, if you're part of the hedge fund, what a month and a half. Wow. This IEP was just icing on the cake today, right? DraftKings finally got over the 2750. Very nice. And market never goes down. So same day as every other day. And by the way, Bullfrog was the lagger. Now you got it. 350's got your 4. I like it. And we're gonna have the Bullfrog CEO on the schmooze in a couple of weeks. So I got to give him a call. All right, be careful out there. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. If there is a 3 o'clock.